Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for Tom. I thank you that you thought of me when you made him. And I thank you for creating the perfect man in your image in every aspect, from head to toe to heart to soul. And I thank you for allowing him to love me and giving him to love me for who I am unconditionally. One day I'll be able to ask you why I deserved him so much. I love you, and I love Tom, and I love this day. And thank you, in your only precious name. Amen. Whew.
Just kind of, have an idea where you're going to be and meet after me, and that would be.
I think most of us here know enough about Brailey that if somebody was to ask you, what do you think of when you think of Brailey? You would say, she's crazy, she's silly, she's so much fun, she's that crazy person in the room. But there's things that you get to learn about Brailey when you walk side by side with her in life. And her big old heart, man, she loves with everything. And when she found Tom, I remember the first time she said she met Hot Tom. I know Brailey, she's one of a kind, and she needed one of a kind.
I think my favorite thing about Tom and Brailey's relationship, and the thing that I hope to find in a relationship one day, is that they are completely themselves around each other.
Tom, I just want you to know how much I, as a friend of Brailey's, appreciate you and who you are and what a man of God you are. Because as someone as loud and as boisterous as Brailey, she needs a really soft, kind of safe haven to come home to, especially with the career path that she is going to excel at.
Tom, hi babe. I actually am really writing this on our wedding day. Today is the best day of our lives. Since I met you, you have kept my world spinning. You walk in the room and everything feels better. I think it's crazy that when God made me, He knew He was creating you.
Well, good evening, and welcome to the wedding of Tom Howard and Brailey Linderman. Tonight, into this sacred union, Tom and Brailey now come to be joined.
Brailey, today is our big day. It's hard to believe that it's finally here, and it's been clear to me for a long time that this is where we would end up. You are caring and respectful, and definitely bring out the best in me. I'll always support you, respect you, and be thankful that you are mine. If these first 5+ years are any kind of a sign, I know we are going to have an amazing life together.
Who gives the bride to be married?
Brother.
Thank you,
You are?
Oh, thanks, Dad. Tom. Who would have thought a loud, southern-born girl who doesn't stop talking would fall in love with a sometimes mute New Yorker? You, my love, have completely changed my life. From the day I saw you eating wings to now standing in front of me on our wedding day. I have 1,000,001 promises I could give you, but I'll narrow it down, and I did. I promised to pray for you and with you. I promised to always keep God at the center of our relationship, in our marriage, always. And I promised to put my dishes in the sink, sometimes. But the easiest promise I can give you is to love you. And I can promise to choose you every day for the rest of my life. I have never loved you more than I do right now, and yet tomorrow I know I will. I am so excited for this. I love you.
Our big day is finally here. Today is about celebrating us, even though I hate being in the spotlight. But I know this is the environment you thrive in, and you deserve it. We started with a first date that may or may not have gone well. Depends on who you ask. Either way, we gave it a second try, and here we are today, together. I promise to always let you be yourself. I promise to challenge you every day to be your best. I promise to be strong for you and lead us in our faith. I promise to be your win after an Alabama loss. I promise to respect you, be loyal to you, and be true to you. I promise to support your dreams and be your biggest fan in everything you do. I promise to foster a home of respect and communication so you know there's always a safe place for you. I promise to laugh with you, to get us through the stresses of life. And I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of our lives. Brailey, we'll have our ups and downs, but I know we'll make it through anything. I love you so much and can't wait to call you my wife.
Okay, Tom, now you may kiss your bride. I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Tom Howard.
Brailey, it has always been very easy for me to tell that you were going to be the one for Tom. What really sold me was the way Tom has always spoken about you when you're not around. Whenever we went our separate ways after grad school, we would occasionally talk on the phone, and when I'd ask about you, the tone of his voice would change. And not only could I tell that he deeply loved you and cared about you, but he also was extremely proud of you and the person you're becoming. From the very first moment that you came into the picture to this very day, to say that Tom is smitten over you is definitely an understatement.